that she is not only not a toy, but she has a feeling for Woody, which is a toy. And what happens when she gets shattered? Because we know that she's the one that breaks easily because her arm falls off. That's why she's got that thing around her arm.
Well, I guess I wouldn't be surprised by that, given how long she must have existed now.
Yeah.
I just want to know, because like you see one of the toys get torn up in the movie, and they're still alive.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know like what happens when a toy gets like shattered. Which is like, it's kind of a disturbing question, to be honest, because I'm wondering like, does the toy stay alive even though
Toy Story 5 coming summer 2024.
Also, like, I still love the bit in the first movie where it's just like, you're impressed. Oh, I'm a sham. Look at me, I can't even fly out the window.
Out the window, Buzz, you're a genius.
Did the hat look good? Tell me the hat look good. The apron is a bit much, but
No, here's my question. Sid. We also said in the third one.
yeah.
I think it's the third is Sid.
Yeah, it's definitely Sid.
He probably did overcome his trauma.
He got therapy.
He took some drugs and went to therapy.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think
do you think you'll freak out every time he sees a Woody doll and a Buzz doll and all that shit? Like, wouldn't you be like?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, it was probably 10 years since the first movie, so
you'll probably be convinced that it was all drug-induced hallucination.
Yeah.
And again, did Sid ever take drugs as a kid?
Maybe he just assumed his imagination went like insane.
Maybe Sid was on mad crap.
That must have taken a lot of therapy to stop him from freaking out.
This toy, a cowboy toy he won in a grabber machine. In a toy grabber machine started talking,
and it threatened him.
Yeah, with all the creepy things that Sid decided to make as well.
I felt bad for those toys.
Yeah, I felt bad.
So, actually, still a disturbing scene for kids to watch.
Honestly, like growing up, it's even more disturbing because now it's like the implication that like it was just together, not even within their own will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it leaves us with this question: what will have happened to those mutant toys after Sid got traumatized? Does he still keep them?
I guess he
just bin them.
I guess he either just kept them or he binned them, and yeah, that's a good question. Actually, I don't know what he would have done with them. Maybe he kept them out of sheer fear that they would do something.
Yeah.
So basically, you're getting blackmailed by a toy.
Yeah. So play nice.
You are a toy.
So play Super Mario Odyssey.
What was I gonna say?
I'm just picturing Mario, like a Mario and a Bowser toy, just going like that, just setting Sid on fire.
You know what I'm surprised by?
What?
That they haven't gone for the whole video games are replacing toys. Well, what's going to happen when toys?
Yeah, that makes sense. 4 movies, they've never done that. I realized.
I think they probably.
I think they'll probably depict that in Toy Story 5.
I'll say this. I hated Toy Story 4. I wanted to love it, but I will see Toy Story 5 if it comes out.
Man, Disney has you at gunpoint.
If Toy Story 5 looks good, I'll see it.
I'll probably still see Toy Story 5 either way, because I've watched all the Toy Story films, and it's a childhood treasure, so I guess I'll just have to go for it.
I mean, in my opinion, they've like all the Toy Story movies are solidly made. Like I don't think there's a single bad one, and I think even if one's are lesser than the others, they're still good movies on their own right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first 3 I love to death.
That's good.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you imagine like a horror story or Toy Story? Apart
I
from
guess-
They did
Chucky.
that. They did
Apart
that.
from Chucky.
They did that in Robot Chicken.
Yeah, I never really did that in Robot Chicken.
No,
Yeah.
But Andy goes to college and turns Buzz into a bong.
It's
Oh,
not really
yeah.
horror. That's
Oh
more
yeah.
of
Christ, that was such an
porn.
easy joke to make. Like, what if the toys see Andy having sex? It's like, oh no shit.
Actually,
Sorry,
did he use?
excuse me. That's just me trying to catch the flags on one of Tails' missions on Sonic Adventure, and I keep missing them.
I
Cool
think
performances.
my question is like right now is gonna be weird, but what about dildos? Do they come out?
See,
No,
that's like that's a
no.
genuine question I had. Like, what if toys can be alive? Then like surely sex toys count.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Andy gets bored, goes to find one of his toys in his mum's room, finds something. Well, actually, you can't call it Buzz, can he?
Oh my god.
You got a friend in me.
What Reddit comments did you find? I've seen that somewhere. I've seen like some people with the same dirty mind.
One of the soft toys from Toy Story 4 who like hated Buzz because he had them like sort of moted to like a lower, basically the giant soft bunny and his partner. I don't know what he was, but
Ducky
Oh,
know,
the
those two
duck
soft
and the
toys.
bunny.
yeah, one of them was voiced by Jordan Peele, who
Hey, they're Key and Peele. Key and Peele.
was a horror director. He directed Get Out and Us.
Yeah.
So it made sense for the imaginary scenarios where those two soft toys imagined a terrifying scenario of how to deal with that old woman to get the keys.
Oh yeah, when they choke out that grandma.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it
I
made
was
sense
actually-
for that to be terrifying because Jordan Peele, is a comedian, but he's also a good horror director.
I was like almost crying from laughter in the theater when I saw that. Like it was so funny. Give us the keys! Ah!
We
It was
are
a
not doing that.
It was a bit at the end as well where they just snuck up on the woman sleeping.
It gives off a murderous scream.
Yeah, it was really funny.
We are not doing that either.
The joke went on for like long enough to the point where like it stopped being funny and then it started being funny again, like because it went on for so long. the golden like time.
So it's funny for a different reason.
It was funny, and then I was like, okay, this is dragging on a bit, and then I thought, wait, this is getting funny again because of how long it's taking. It was genius.
Oh,
Oh, excuse me, guys.
that's alright. We're all the same. I was like that before. On
We toys see everything.
So play it nice.
Better not fucking mistreat us, you stupid asshole.
Rana Diaz Saucer.
I'm
I don't
just
even know how to actually burp. Even when I can actually feel one coming, I don't know how to.
That's kind of.
I'm not asking for a tutorial.
You should get that. You should get that.
Can you imagine like a
Oh.
tutorial, like a paperclip guy going like, "This is how you burp. You breathe in and then you let the air out, or otherwise you will get a hiccup."
Oh yeah, hiccups.
I'd rather have hiccups.
Yeah.
Rather have hiccups.
Hiccup. When I have hiccups, it really.
I have hiccups
Sometimes
when I
they
eat.
hurt. Sometimes they're annoying.
Oh my god!
What are you, Armin? What are you doing?
Blizby looks cute.
Stick up.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on this fucking drawing. I'm just drawing Captain Falcon's nipple for like 3 minutes.
Okay, thanks for that information. I'm glad I knew that.
Can you just imagine someone doing like that scene from Titanic, draw me like you one of your French girls.
Yeah.
Do you
Draw me like one of
imagine
your friends.
Jack just drawing a circle for 5 minutes straight, just an empty circle?
I want the deleted scene where he's like, "Hey, show me the drawing." I don't know. I'm not really proud of this one. I think I should. I don't know. I think I should just try this again. I'm not sure. Just forget it.
Yeah, he's just like, I can't do this anymore. I don't want to do. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I can't draw it.
I'm just getting like Shadowblood. Do it! Just do it!
Oh, that's a meme I've not heard in a long time.
Oh god, yeah.
Me neither.
I never like.
What?
I had like a friend in like one of my art classes at one point, and like I remember he like found that meme really funny, and I remember like I said something along the lines of like, what if like they put that in Street Fighter, but like every time Ryu was like trying to do like a movie, just be like, just do it. Like,
What is
instead of,
this?
like, instead of like a Shoryuken, it's like just do it.
I think I've been wanting to do this editing for quite some time, but I didn't know how to edit. I kind of want to do a thing where you count the death count, but instead of blood, I edit as rainbows, so every rainbows come out.
I remember I made the edit of the Sonic racing thing with like the he was playing the game and it was just like an advert, like a PSA for like not like road safety, and it was like a
Oh my
car that just hit
God.
a bunch of kids.
Oh,
It's like,
This fucking-
First place.
fucking hell. I love that edit, I really do.
Fucking
It was
Don.
such an easy edit as well. It was really funny. Welcome to Team Sonic Racing.
I also recently got I also got Sonic Colors this week. But I mean I've heard it's been getting good write-ups, so I thought I'd buy it. But I'm gonna get Sonic Adventure over and done with first. I mean, I finished the story, but I need to do all the missions.
See, I didn't like Sonic Colors, but to be fair, I was playing it with the Wii controller. I have a GameCube controller now, so it may be better with that.
What's it like? Is it like a party game or is it
Oh,
still
no.
a story game?
It's a story game.
I
It's
really
kind-
do like your Captain Falcon.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Rosa, what did you say?
Oh, oh, for fuck's sake. My
She
memory.
likes Captain Falcon.
Right, Armig
right.
made just drew a picture and it was Captain Falcon, and I actually quite like it. I'm still getting used to just drawing on the draw pad, but Kieran got me a tablet, which I'm quite happy, and hopefully that'll come quite soon.
Yeah, there are some characters on Smash that I like playing.
Oh, that's it. I'm done.
Captain
I'm done
Falcon as
drawing.
well. I find it weird that Ganondorf shares the same move and special powers as Captain Falcon, except for the final Smash, of course,
I always thought that was really stupid. I don't know why. Like,
and
I
very
know-
lazy.
I know why they did it, but I still think it's stupid.
I don't use Ganon, so I've never really.
He's
No,
actually
sorry.
pretty heavy.
He's a
He,
heavy
like,
boy.
he hits like a truck.
See, my go-to character has always been Pikachu, but then when I got Smash Ultimate, I discovered my love for Bowser, and then I just stuck with him.
Yeah, he's always been stuck with
Uh-huh.
Bowser.
I used to use him as a guinea pig in Melee. Now I think he's one of the best.
in Melee, he was horrible. He was really
Uh-huh.
bad.
Oh,
And then-
Ganondorf
and-
wasn't that
Uh-huh.
bad. He's like mid.
It was-
Oh, Bowser.
Yeah,
Bowser.
in Melee. Yeah.
But then I discovered the sidekick the side where he's kick they introduced in, I think, Ultimate, and I was like, oh my god, yes.
I believe it was introduced in 4.
What was it?
but
What was it? I never played 4, so.
Ultimate, yeah, in Ultimate, I think Bowser's the best he's ever been.
Mhm.
Uh,
But
I
Pikachu's
need to
always
get
been
a
my
Nintendo Switch.
But
I'm so
Pikachu's always
missing
been
out
my
a lot.
go-to type.
Pikachu's really high tier in this game as well, actually. So yeah,
He's been my main since Melee. So
I fucking hate him.
I think
Oh,
Lucario and
this-
Fox
What were you
are
thinking?
my mains.
Oh
Did you
goodness.
get that correctly?
yeah. What was it? Fox and was it Falcon?
Lucario.
Oh, Lucario. Yeah. Okay.
Because
This is Hamish, this is bringing back memories of when you played Smash with me and you constantly were restarting the fucking home run contest.
It's because it wasn't good enough.
It was fine.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't good enough.
I think it was good. I think it was funny though. At the same time, I couldn't stop laughing. Hamish, you just know when they make me giggle.
I mean, we had to get a good score, and it wasn't good enough.
We did. We got perfect, and every
no,
time it
but-
went under like 300, you were like reset.
Reset!
Under 300 shit. We need to get a good one.
It's like this. It's like you, Kieran, with the Grand Theft Auto glitch. So there's a glitch in Grand Theft Auto. If because they have like this like spinning wheel thing, because it's in a casino. He spins it, and if we get a shitty prize, say
Reset.
12 grand of chips for the casino, he'll be like, right, reset.
Well, actually, unless it lands on a discount or RP, I always ask you to be.
Yeah.
I mean, look, there was one point where like we knocked the thing backwards at like a rapid
Yeah,
speed.
to be fair, that was worth a reset.
Yeah, like that one just didn't work at all.
But I'm sure there was at least one attempt where we got it to like 500, 600. You were like, I'm not happy. Redo.
Read it.
Yeah, like because that's not good. We need to get it like over that. There's two of us. We might as well make it count.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Like it was like really fast as well when I reset. It's like retry.
You were basically you were on crack when we did that. Honestly,
I'm a perfectionist. I can't let go of it. Like the hedgehog.
Sorry, are you actually, you guys actually hearing the music in my background?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's me in the Lost World when the Echidna tribe was wiped out.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Lost World.
what did you guys think? Do you guys, any of you guys play Steam?
Steam.
Steam, yeah.
Excuse me?
Steam.
Like the yeah. I have Steam.
You have Steam. Okay, so I've got Steam and I've tried to buy a game called Isle or Island, whatever you fucking call it, and I got a little bit annoyed because none of the games would start except for Left 4 Dead 2 on the
Yeah.
computer, and I've already have Left 4 Dead, and but it just the games
or
would
Rosie, you
not
first.
load.
I bought a game on Steam recently. Don't suppose any of you guys have heard of the Worms games where they're like
I
shooting
played
each
them when I
other?
was younger.
I had Worms World Party when I was younger. I bought Worms WMD, and when I tried to play, when I load up a game, the textures on the map are oddly out of place. I mean, they don't work, and there are some invisible floors, and yeah.
I remember I bought Sonic Generations for my old laptop at one point, and it ran at like 5 frames per second. So I remember I thought like, yeah, I need to get a new laptop or something. So I got nowadays I can play Sonic Generations with like no issues with my computer. Like it's really quick.
See, I had a similar thing when I saw Generations on PlayStation Now. I got up to Sky Sanctuary and I realized this controls like shit. Because for some reason with a PlayStation controller, you can't get the same response, the same fluid movement as you can with an Xbox controller.
I actually quite like the PlayStation controllers.
I don't.
Which one?
Well, I like them. I like them. They work, but honestly, I'm when it comes to controllers, Microsoft does them better.
Like there's some things Microsoft has got better than PlayStation. Like the Dead Space series. I wanted to play Dead Space again, and
Dead Space is great.
yeah, but they don't have the third one on PlayStation Store. But the other two are on Xbox.
Well, it sucks because Dead Space 1 and 2 are the best.
Yeah.
I'd still want there to be a Dead Space 4, however.
We'd play
really,
that.
It has been left on a cliffhanger.
Wait, is it? Rosa never finished Dead Space 3, so is it really on a cliffhanger?
Oh, yeah, because if you have a DLC, which takes place after the ending of Dead Space 3, I've still not got to the end either, but I've already spoiled it for myself. And it's not like Dead Space 3 says, get to the point, Alex. Isaac and Carver had survived whatever it was. When they get to Earth, the necromorph moons have already made it back to Earth, and they're destroying it. And then something happens, and it leaves Isaac's fate debatable. That's all I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I think we said Dead Space 1 has the best atmosphere. Dead Space 2 has the best gameplay, and we said we played about half an hour of Dead Space 3, and we thought this story's boring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Me and Reese played it. We've not finished it yet. In fact, I don't know if we're going to get back to it, because...
Of the funky flu.
Maybe not because of the funky flu, but because of what's been going on with him lately.
That's fair.
But yeah, I think Dead Space, the first one, retains its horror very, very well. Even if you've already played it a few times, you'll still find it really scary.
Yeah, Rosa was like that yesterday. She was jumping over her skin whenever
Yeah,
something
like
happened.
my heart, as you know, I get triggered by the slightest of things. I think
Like your doorbell.
so. So I spoke to my psychologist today, and he says because of the medication I'm on, I can feel a little bit
Jumpy.
jumpy. So yeah, I turned around and said, "Yeah, I'm always like getting scared out of my doorbell or my buzzer," and then that's just normal because your medication. I'm like, okay. But
There's one death. There's one scripted death scene from the first Dead Space that actually almost gruesomely traumatized me to the point that I actually didn't want to play it, even when I reached 18. But then I got over that trauma and wanted to play it.
Yeah, well, that makes a
'Cause
lot
Dead
of
Space-
sense.
It makes sense because Dead Space is the scariest game ever, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm getting flashbacks to when I played what was it, Resident Evil? Was it 5? Resident Evil 5. What was the one I played? Was it? Oh, it was 7. No, it was 7.
And you
When I
you
played it on
broke
VR.
the game.
yeah, the VR.
I like broke the game. Like I went through the staircase and I
That
thought
was
I
fucking
remember,
awesome. That.
I remember for like a good couple of seconds I was just like, it's just like a psychological thing. It's just like intentionally doing this. And then
No,
then
you
guys,
broke the game.
you guys were just like, no, you fucked it, Hamish. And I'm like, what?
That's not meant to happen. No, apparently that's our most viewed episode.
Is it?
Yeah, it's our most viewed.
You breaking the fucking
You
game.
breaking the game was our most viewed episode.
That's funny.
I just love it how it just yeah.
I mean, you saw me like when the cameramen were around, like it was like doing the video thing. I was just messing around.
So like the top one out of all of the videos that we have all done, the very top one is Alien Isolation, which is 966 views.
Mm-hmm.
But you, the one with you in it,
Yeah.
that you broke Resident Evil 7. I can't stop giggling because on the
Bring back memories.
What was it? What
On-
episode was that?
so there was an episode of Resident Evil, and basically it was Hamish doing VR with Resident Evil 7, and he glitched through the system, and that I think had 252 views.
Not
That's
bad.
funny.
That was just
252
like,
people
yep.
have seen me break the game. That's really funny.
How'd you break the game?
What I was going down the stairs and like for some reason when I was
Faced
playing
through
it,
it.
like I faced through the stairs and went out of bounds. And it looked really weird from like my angle because I was like looking at it for VR. So I'm like, what's going on? Why am I in like the middle of nowhere? Why am I in the void?
Something like that happened with me when I played The Evil Within. I loaded up a chapter from where I last left off, and I find myself in a black void with a star that you literally can't get anywhere near. So I had to like reload the chapter.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's funny. I like it when stuff like that happens. I
Still
remember
like the evil within.
my friend had like a copy of like SpongeBob and the Flying Dutchman for like PS2, and like his copy was like scratched. So like when you go up to the bus stop, it usually goes like SpongeBob just goes like, tartar sauce, I don't have a bus ticket or something. He says something like that. But like his copy glitched up the voice, so it just went
So basically, it does the SpongeBob.
yeah. Yeah. And I remember like I'm sure I've told the story like 1,000 times already, but it's still good.
You know, honestly,
remember-
honestly, at that point, I would have just assumed it was just a normal SpongeBob thing.
So would I actually. But like another thing as well is that like I had like a copy of SpongeBob the movie, the game on PS2. And I remember like when I was like in a cutscene, it was like the bit where like the ice cream man, like I accidentally opened up the tray on my PS2 as the cutscene was playing. So like it's just like SpongeBob, huh? Make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate. Like it kept doing that over and over again. Like the game was still running, but like instead of the music playing, it was just make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate. So I had to fight the boss while that was happening. It was just like make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate, make mine a chocolate.
I remember the SpongeBob movie. It's a childhood memory.
Yeah.
You think of it?
I really like SpongeBob the movie. I think it's really good. I think that's honestly like if the series had ended there, I wouldn't have mind.
I can't watch SpongeBob.
Yeah.
He doesn't like it. He doesn't like Patrick.
Patrick is kind of a dick, to be fair.
He's an annoying pain in the
But
ass.
at the same time, Patrick does in real life. Starfish don't have brains.
That's true. Make mine a chocolate.
See, that's going to make him for an animation, honestly.
Oh
Make mine
yes.
a chocolate. Make mine a chocolate. Make mine a chocolate. Make mine a chocolate. Imagine you're trying to like risk your own life to try and fight this massive monster, and your friend is just yelling that the entire time. Just make mine a chocolate. Make mine a chocolate. Make mine a chocolate.
Get dropped on my bed. I want to see that now. I know there's a new SpongeBob game. I don't know if it's out. I
the
want to get
rehydrated
that.
I know there's a new SpongeBob movie that is also postponed because of. Can I say it?
Stuff.
It's the one.
Oh,
Where
I heard about
Gary.
Keanu Reeves being in it.
Yeah, it's straight. Keanu Reeves seems to be everywhere nowadays.
Oh, I actually
But
forgot he
if cinema's going to be in lockdown for the rest of the year, then I suppose that would be like a year where no film has even grossed $1 billion.
Oh, did you hear about
And Sonic's
Odeon?
going to be the second highest gross.
Highest
Okay.
grossing movie of the year. That's really funny to think about.
Did you guys hear about Odeon?
No, what
No.
happened with Odeon?
So Universal released Trolls. You know how Trolls has been out recently?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
the new
so
Trolls movie.
they put it on Sky for people to watch, and
Mhm.
Odeon turned around and said, because of that, they're no longer playing any movie that's done by Universal.
Oh wow, that's really petty.
It's a really bad.
That is a bad
really.
decision because almost everything is made by Universal.
That's so petty as well. Like what? Like that's such a weird reason.
Especially
That
with
is
Fast and Furious 9 coming out, that's going to haunt them.
That's
Yeah.
been delayed till 2021, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're no longer playing Universal movies, and it's just like, why be in this? Like, being so fucking stupid, considering the fact that no one can get out. And
Yeah.
everyone's just going to be so bored if you like without watching the movies and things like that. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
I mean they're just trying to be nice. Like they're just making the movie more available.
yeah.
I don't see why that's a big deal to them. Like, oh, so people can like, what's it? How is this going to hurt Odeon in any way? Like with them putting the movie on TV because no one's going to go to the cinema to watch it. Clearly.
Well, apparently,
Especially if it's cheaper at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, apparently it's just because it doesn't seem fair why they have to run movies, and when the people who made that are putting movies online, it doesn't. Apparently, they think it doesn't seem fair.
Well, maybe they should stop running movies. Maybe people should
Exactly.
be staying inside.
Exactly.
Maybe it's less about people need to watch the movie in the cinema. It's more about health. Like it's not rocket science.
Yeah,
Make mine a
it's
chocolate.
just so
That's burned into
stupid.
your fucking brain now.
What?
Make mine a chocolate.
Should be the name of the stream from now on.
Make mine a chocolate.
I kind of want to do.
Imagining I'm in a situation where I'm like drowning in quicksand. I'm like, somebody, please help me, and it's just some guy like one of my friends is just going like, make mine a chocolate. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Oh god.
I think the funny thing is, if we had like soundboards, can you imagine that getting played as a subscriber count? So every time someone subscribes, you hear that.
Yeah, make mine a chocolate. That'd be
Pretty
funny. If I do Twitch, I should do that. I'm gonna become a Twitch thought. I'm gonna sell my
I've got
ass
a
cheeks.
Twitch. I've got a Twitch as well, but it's called Dark Stallion. I can't remember why I couldn't name myself the Dark Horse. Maybe because it was already taken. But I mostly use it to comment on live streams rather than actually use it to make a live stream.
I'm gonna
And
make
again, if I ever was to do a live stream, I wonder what I would actually do.
I'm
I don't
gonna
have a
make it-
capture card or anything.
Just
make
stare
it
in a
only-
webcam for 6 hours.
I'm gonna make it an OnlyFans. People can pay money to see my nudes.
I'm just picturing that now.
Please don't.
I just farted.
Why? Why did you do that? Go to the bathroom, you dirty man.
Dirty
Ooh,
boy.
stinky little man. Ooh.
It's me, the stinky cheese man.
The stinky cheese.
Stinky cheese.
That's a good book. If you've never read that book, it's an amazing book.
Apparently, it was my dad's birthday, and I forgot about it.
Your dad's birthday.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
it was on the 11th, and I forgot about it.
She's heartbroken about it, really.
Yeah, I can tell.
Definitely. Oh,
Anyway,
I've got make mine a chocolate on the brain now. Can I make mine a
Yeah,
chocolate?
it's like
oh! Can you
taking
imagine
over the
someone
live
going
stream
to
now.
dessert?
No. Oh,
Can you imagine
sorry,
someone
I
just
failed.
like, what do you want for your dessert? Make mine a chocolate!
Make mine a chocolate.
I'm just picturing that scene where Patrick runs and he's got like his pants down
Yeah.
and it's like just
Yeah,
a
I
Goofy
remember
Goober
that.
thing.
We
Been
worship a
wearing the
giant
same
peanut for
Goofy
Christ's sake.
Been wearing the same Goofy Goober pants for something straight. What do you call
6
that?
years. Worship.
Open your Patrick. That's like Patrick. Like there has been my year so far of this whole funky flu thing. That was close. That was a
We
close
should just
one.
call it coconut. That's it.
Yeah, coconut flu.
Coconut.
coconut.
The whole ankles, like pants around the ankles, just crying. It's me when I when I run to the fridge and then I run back to try and be undetected in the middle of the night.
That's
Just take some cheese from the fridge and then like, hey, Mitch, was that you? Ah!
I used to do that to mum, like when I was living with my mum. Rosa, is that you? Oh, it's Kaya!
Oh, is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is Patrick.
Oh, this is the Krusty Krab.
No,
No,
this is
this is Patrick.
Patrick.
Hello, is this the Krusty Krab?
No,
No.
this is Patrick. I'm not a
This is
Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab.
Patrick, that's the name of the restaurant.
Yo,
Fish paste.
I won
See,
an
that-
award.
You know, honestly, at this point, the one I feel sorry for is Squidward. He lives next door to SpongeBob and Patrick, and he has a
Excuse
shit
me,
job.
That was me
Yeah.
drinking Coke.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for Squidward actually. Like I used to think he was just like a miserable guy. But
Well,
now
he
I'm
is.
Well, like I used to think he was just like,
Uh,
oh man, this guy hates fun. But it's like, no, he kind of just wants to live his life and do an art degree. and-
without
See why
without being
he,
irritated.
Lost his hair now
yeah,
because of all the things he has to put up with from SpongeBob and Patrick.
he's got like the loudest neighbors in the world.
In reality, I think SpongeBob is meant to eat Patrick. Did you guys know that?
What? Sorry, what was that?
In real life, SpongeBob can eat is meant to eat Patrick.
See, Sponge.
Well,
fish.
you live in hope.
Wonder the best friends then.
He's just setting Patrick up, which isn't that hard considering how thick Patrick is.
Yeah, he's thick
He's
with two
thickety thick.
C's.
I don't know about that term, thick. Like Elastigirl.
Yep. Patrick is dummy thick.
That's another bit. I need to rewatch The Incredibles too, 'cause I remember enjoying
I
it
see a
when
lot
it
of
came out.
thick art depictions of all these kinds of characters, and I'm like, I guess some of them do catch my eye, but others, I'm like, they're like exaggeratedly largely drawn. I'm like, what's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Some fandoms are toxic, but I'm not one of them. Well,
Yeah.
okay, yes, like I said, some do catch my eyes, some pics, but I've not. I don't even know if I am. Okay, maybe I do, but that's
dummy
just a lie. I'm lying.
I remember the Winnie the Pooh video. What is it? The one where it's just like, oh bother! I'm trying to get the honey. I'm dummy thick, and the claps of my ass cheeks alerted the bees. It was really funny. It was like a spot on impression. Sadly, I can't do a Winnie the Pooh impression though.
Oh bother!
Oh, bother.
Yeah, like Winnie the Pooh is like one of those voices I just can't seem to do. I can't get it right.
It's a very raspy voice.
Yeah.
Oh bother!
I'm trying to blend something and I have no idea how to blend it.
Will it blend? That is the question.
To blend or not to blend?
To blah 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Man, I kind of want to buy a PS4 just for that Final Fantasy remake. Looks really good.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting that.
Yeah, because you liked the demo, didn't you?
I did. The demo was really fun.
Yeah, it was super fun. It's pretty long for a demo as
No.
well.
I think I know what I was trying to say. I'm not filthy minded, but no one is perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
I'm probably filthy minded.
Oh, I know I am. 8 years with Rosa, and now I'm marrying her, so yeah, I blame
You
her for
still
my
have
dirty
some
mind.
flaws. I admit them.
I blame the internet for mine. The internet desensitized me at a young age, so I spent too much time on Newgrounds. I miss old Newgrounds actually.
I miss going out.
So,
I miss everything.
I miss all the things I used to do before this lockdown. I was hoping to be able to go to my favorite pub and go to the cinema once I got back early from Australia. But
Nope.
those were closed.
He came back, and the entire country was fucked.
I don't
basically.
think I've said the name of the virus. Oh, said it.
Oh boy. Okay. The coconut.
Coconut.
The coconut.
Coconuts. That's one voice I love. Robotnik's voice from the Satya.
Tried
The
doing
Adventures of Sonic
my-
the Hedgehog.
Dr. Ivo.
Doing Mike Pollock's voice because this one's my favorite. But it's pretty tricky to
Dripping as
do.
usual, I see.
Yeah. One question.
See, that's an odd meme. And then when I heard Mike Pollock say it, I think
the
he does
volcanic
it better.
defense systems.
I like the one where it's just like he's just like really proud of his machine. He's just like it's marvelous. It's like one question. He's just like, yes. What is it? It's my new Egomatic Terrorizer, Uptown Terrorizer.
I think you have. I think that's one of the things to get his voice. You have to let. Yes, he sounds because he has a proud monotone. You have to capture. You have to also capture that pride that he has in his creations. I guess that's one of the ingredients.
I think I might have told you guys this before, but like when they were making that Sonic cartoon, like when they were designing Robotnik, do you know what he was called in the behind the scenes stuff? They called him Animation's sexiest fat man.
Oh
yeah,
God.
I heard of that.
That's like my favorite thing, and it's true. Like every time they've drawn him, they always draw him with like a massive ass. It's so strange.
I never thinking about Eggman twerking.
Yeah, I remember when he was playing like the piano, and he's just like, "I am the greatest in the world. I have a PhD."
This sounds like something. This sounds like something Eggman would do in Sonic Boom. Honestly,
Tails is ours. I'll have to give myself a promotion.
I'll have to give myself a promotion. I love the way he rolls his R's.
promotion.
Promotion. It's my new.
See if you can make it through here, Sonic.
I like that one clip like that got posted on like Twitter where it's just like Sonic like broke Robotnik's lance as he was like riding a weird robot horse. He's just like, "What are you gonna do about your lance, Robotnik?" He just goes, "This," and he just shoots him with like a rocket launcher.
Pew.
Pew! It's like a laser beam.
Oh, Eggman.
I just can't believe Jim Carrey's Eggman now.
Was that?
I can't believe that Jim Carrey is Eggman. It's just so weird. Because if you compare him,
you actually managed to do Mike Pollock's Eggman voice pretty well at the end.
Yeah, he kind of like slowly transformed into Eggman.
He'll probably transform even more if we get a sequel.
Hopefully.
I mean, the movie did well, didn't it?
It did, yeah. Like it's like the best-selling video game movie from what I know.
the only video game movie that actually succeeded.
Well, there was Detective Pikachu, people like that.
That did relatively well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rest of them we don't talk about.
Can we talk about the Mario movie?
Oh God!
Oh, the Mario movie. Yeah. I don't mind talking about that.
That is like a guilty pleasure of mine. It's still so funny to watch. Like, if you get like a bunch of friends together and watch it, it's like the funniest thing in the world. Because it's just like Mario in that movie is genuinely funny. Like
Bob
he's just
Hoskins
like,
is awesome.
I'm being arrested for being a plumber.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins
Arrested
is
for being
awesome.
a plumber.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I like Luigi's name though. Luigi. Luigi Mario.
It's
Mario
Luigi
Mario.
Mario. It's just like, what's your name? Mario. What's his name? Mario. What's your name? Luigi Mario. Okay, how many Marios are there? There's 3. There's Mario and Luigi Mario.
Well, see, what it makes me wonder, what was Mario's family thinking when they named him that?
They probably just thought he is going to be the original Mario. He's going to be Mario. I'm pretty sure Miyamoto stepped in and said, "Yeah, that's not canon. That's not the last name." I think that's just made up by the movie.
Has everybody mentioned what their last name is?
No.
Mario.
In fact, we don't even know what the parents look like properly.
I think it's just more funny just knowing about Daisy though.
Yeah,
I am Daisy.
It's weird that Daisy was in that movie and not Peach.
Yeah.
Peach was too busy getting kidnapped by someone that wasn't Bowser.
Well, they had like Mario had a girlfriend in that movie, and she was like called Daniela, and she looked a little bit like Pauline.
Yeah.
So that's
No
very
one likes
strange.
Peach.
Suppose
Wait, was this
she was
in the
probably going to be
was-
Pauline, but changed it to an entirely different character.
Yeah,
Was this in the movie?
yeah, the Mario movie. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
You don't remember Mario had like a girlfriend, and it was like she was called like Daniela.
In full, so I don't.
Oh,
I just
It's-
remember. I just remember my sister sending me an image from it and being like, "Is this real?" By the way, I'm like, yeah.
the
I-
Goombas look nothing like Goombas. Toad looks nothing like Toad. Yoshi
Ben-
kind of looks a little bit like Yoshi.
What
I-
about
Dennis also is
Bowser?
Bowser.
I showed Kieran what Yoshi looked like in the movie, and he's like, I think he was speechless at first, but then I was just like, I didn't mind Yoshi because Yoshi is meant to be based off a dinosaur, so I kind of did like what they were trying to do.
And just
Yeah, it's just
Bowser looks nothing like Bowser, like just King Koopa.
yeah, King
He
Koopa's.
looked more like um humanized Killer Croc.
He didn't even look anything like an alligator or anything, which is weird. Like he just kind of looked like a normal human who he kind of looked a little bit like Trump actually.
Ouch.
Which is-
I guess that makes sense.
He
Given
does.
Bowser.
I don't know if Kieran, you need to watch it, but he does. He looks like if Trump lost weight.
That obviously isn't happening.
like he's got like a really weird hairstyle, and he dunks his hands in like some weird like foamy water at the beginning of like
It's
his scene.
wax.
Yeah, it's so strange. I think it's like he says like, "Oh, I don't want to de-evolve into my my old form." And it's like, what is this? Why is he a human?
So, yeah, I think they've sort of explained what it was. So it
Yeah, because he had evolved from like being turtle?
dinosaurs. Yeah.
So like, he was like kind of like, I mean, you kind of see what he would look like as a turtle at the end of the movie, but it looks nothing like Bowser.
Well,
Which
I
is really
think
weird.
they mentioned that they've actually evolved from dinosaurs, not really turtles.
Oh, that's
So that's
yeah,
why
like,
all of them look more reptilian than their predecessors in the games. But
yeah.
Toad, why is he a musician?
Yeah, like, he's just like this weird stoner-looking guy. I don't understand really. What's Toad?
And then they turn him into
A
a
Goomba.
Goomba. I think Koopa's the one with the reptile faces.
Well, they have like two of the Koopa kids in there as well.
Yeah.
Even though they're human as well.
And they're full-grown men.
Yeah, which is even weirder.
In the movie, they're more like servants than kids.
Oh wait, no, I one of them's called Spike, so I think it's like a reference to actually one of the villain, no, one of the baddies from Mario 3. Even it's so weird, like, and then there's like Big Bertha, who's like, instead
It's just a
of being
big-ass
giant
woman.
fish, she's just a big black woman. It's so weird.
And the boots. We have to talk about the boots.
Oh yeah, the weird boots that they wear to like get them to jump.
These boots are made for walking.
See, I don't like that
They'll do.
because Mario and Luigi have always been able to jump high without weird random boots.
Yeah. And that thing that Daisy has around her neck, what the absolute hell is that?
That has nothing to do with the games. In fact, most of the stuff has nothing to do with the game.
I mean, the only thing they actually got right in the movie is the bob-ombs.
yeah,
Thought
That's
it
the
was
only thing they got
costumes of
right is the bob-ombs.
and even then they put like a weird like what is it, marketing on like the bob bombs. They had like what's that shoe brand, Redox or whatever it's called. Like they just put that on like the shoe of the bob bomb, and I'm like, that's really weird. Why did they do that? It's such a strange movie.
Oh,
No.
God.
Now I'm just picturing the end of the movie where Mario wakes up and it was all a dream.
He's like, oh man, that was a nightmare.
I looked like the guy from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
And I had a really like deep voice. Wow, that sounds like a nightmare. And you didn't have a mustache. Wow.
Wah. If they, you know what I would like to see? If they did
What?
that again, can you imagine what Wario and Waluigi would look like?
I feel like Wario would be played. Wario would need to be played by Danny DeVito. For
You
sure.
read my mind. I was just about to say that.
Oh my
I
God.
know. Oh God, I'm just picturing
Talking of
Waluigi.
wondering who should play who.
I'm just picturing Waluigi
Puts in my
meeting Dick
mind, so who
Dastardly.
could really voice, who would really be perfect for Shadow the Hedgehog if he ever appears in a sequel?
Honestly, I wouldn't say no to
Parts of
Jason
me are
Voorhees
wondering-
coming back.
Maybe Tom Hiddleston,
I think
or
Nicolas Cage.
possibly.
I think Nicolas Cage would be a funny Shadow.
I'm just picturing
I'm-
faces though.
Actually, Rosa, didn't you say Jason Statham?
Yeah,
John Stamos.
because we know
Oh,
The Rock's gonna probably play Knuckles.
I think it works for him.
Yeah, I think that works.
Oh god. I mean, the Sonic movie isn't as good as it used to be, but I'll probably still see the sequel. I'm a Sonic nut.
I'll see a sequel just because I feel like they have a lot
Mm-hmm.
to like improve on, and I feel like it could probably go in the right direction.
Yeah, I felt like Sonic really worked out.
I
I'm
think
glad-
Yeah,
And
considering
in terms of being a-
considering people
glad they
considering
it.
people thought it was going to be a trap.
Glad they didn't use the old design.
Yeah, I don't think I would have watched it had they kept the old design, to be honest.
I probably still would have seen it, but if we would have liked it, that's a different story.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree. I mean, I'm glad that they brought Tails but at the same time.
I did not see
Yeah,
that
that
coming.
was so cool.
I got spoiled for me, sadly.
I didn't.
I saw it on YouTube,
Mhm.
so
See, I
didn't
went in.
mind,
See,
reading
Rosa and I.
reading it on Wikipedia what happens in a post-credit scene, but not the whole story, since I only know what happens in the post-credit scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thanks to
see,
YouTube.
See, Rosa and I went in spoiler
The
free. All
cinemas
we
are
were
doing a
told.
very good job.
All we were told was stay through the credits. I'm like, okay. I did not expect Tails to show up though.
Twitter spoiled it for me. I was randomly scrolling and then like, oh, there's Tails. Fuck me. Like I was annoyed because I was like, I wanted that to be a secret.
Secret, you ruined it. Just... Oh, what would
Oh,
be
God,
the
that-
most funniest? Right, so I watched this movie on Netflix. This is gonna be weird. So there's this alien parasite that goes inside people and takes control of them. The funny
thing-
thing is, this
It's definitely not Venom.
it's not Venom. It's not the thing. So it takes control of them. You know what sweetness is? It's fucking alcohol. It's weak against. And guess what? It's in Ireland,
Wow.
and we know Ireland's best for knowing their drinking.
Yeah, that's like a stupid place to pick. Like, oh no, my only weakness is alcohol. Let me go to Ireland.
Oh God.
I was just like, why?
Sorry guys, I've got to go because I'm being called to dinner.
No bother.
Din dins.
I'll maybe do like another 10 minutes and then I'll.
Cool.
Yeah,
It was great talking to you guys.
it was
Yeah.
great. Thank you for joining
It has been
us.
cool.
Thanks for having
It
me.
has been cool.
Yeah, anytime, Alex. Anytime.
I just
Till
love
next
these
time, guys.
podcasts.
Catch you later.
Rio.
Bye. I love these
Oh, we lost.
podcasts.
Yeah, these are good.
See, we're talking about Dwayne Johnson playing Knuckles, and now I'm just thinking about Knuckles running across a beach like in Baywatch.
Oh, well.
I'm just
I
picturing
think,
him saying you're welcome.
Yeah. I think I do. I'm holding my guns and saying like, yeah, like Nicolas Cage is perfect for Shadow just because of how fucking funny that would be. And Nicolas Cage can play serious roles, like he hams it up, but I feel like it's
put the bunny back in the box. It was for Maria.
yeah, yeah. There you go. Like I think it'd be perfect.
Can you imagine like Jason Statham dressing up as Shadow?
That'd be funny.
Actually, I'm just thinking, if Nicolas Cage is voicing Shadow, are they just going to have Shadow's mouth hang open?
Maybe.
We wouldn't be able to take him seriously then.
What are you saying, Armin?
I said, what were you guys talking about?
How long have you been out?
Out? What do you mean out?
Like we were talking about the Sonic movie.
I was just guys. I haven't been out. I've just been sitting here.
He's
No,
just been
Aw.
listening to us rattle on.
no, we're just talking about like who's going to play who in the Sonic movie.
Rouge the
think,
Bat.
Who's the
Scarlett
bad-
Johansson.
Sigourney Weaver.
that's
I
pretty good.
Sigourney Weaver as Rouge the Bat. I don't see it. I'm sorry.
All right, who do you see then?
I mean, I agree with
Scar-
Hamish with Scarlett Johansson.
I don't know. I see her more of being Blaze.
Oh God.
Yeah, I think in order to make Rouge, you need someone who sounds more sexual without being sexual.
They knew what they were doing when they made Rouge. No one can deny that.
They made her slutty. Her Sonic, I think it's in Sonic Adventure 2. She has a slutty outfit in the multiplayer.
Yeah, she does.
They intended that.
They definitely no. They knew what they were doing. Like it was, like the 2000s were a weird time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The 2020s are off to like a weird start anyway.
Off to a bad start.
Mm.
The economy's now fucked.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
honestly, America's going to have a
Mario's
fun time
fucked.
at the end of the year, even if they take care of even if they recover from
Funky
the virus.
monkey.
America's going to have a rough time because it's going to be Trump versus Joe Biden, and honestly, they're fucked either way.
Yeah, both of them are stupid.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
we've got a lamb as a prime minister right now. So, like, what good do we have as well?
Mm. Well, they say no, Jeremy Corbyn, and this is what we got.
Yeah, and now I actually am tempted to move away into like a different country after this. So
No, don't leave us.
I'm tempted to go to Canada.
Seriously?
Yeah, I told you about that.
No, I know, but I didn't like. I don't know if you were seriously planning.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Don't leave us.
I mean, I'll come back and visit, but it's just like I'm sick of being fucked over by a bunch of old idiots running this country. I don't want to be the victim anymore. If things aren't going to change around here, then like why should I wait for it to change when it's already been so long and nothing's happened?
I don't want to be hurt anymore, guys.
That's pretty much it. Like I don't want to be hurt anymore. I don't want this generation to be like.
Oh my god! It's
I don't
got
wanna-
real.
I don't want this generation to be like, dicked over by a bunch of old idiots that don't know how to run a country properly. So if they can't run the country properly, I'm going to move to somewhere that's better.
Well, don't go to America because Trump said that testing for the virus is overrated.
Let's make our own country.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I'm going to make a country called
Dipshitland.
Astia.
no, I'm going to call it Cascadia.
I support that.
I
And-
support that.
My only request is that
Oh,
if we
focus.
have a flag, it's based on the Cascade badge from Pokemon.
Can we make the flag just like a hand holding a gun for some reason?
My
What the
brother has
fuck?
a flag on Call of Duty, and his is like the face of Plankton.
Can we just make like the flag just Buzz be giving a salute?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I'd support that actually.
Yeah, it's like,
How do we
hey,
make it-
please
the
come to
middle finger.
Cascadia. We have the best flag.
Oh,
What would our national slogan be though?
If you disagree, you're out.
That's basically a dictatorship at that point.
It's communism.
no, if you bum me out, you're out.
I'll say our motto will be: if you try to diddle, you will get your penis privileges taken away. And
Nice.
and if you're a woman, you get your vagina privileges taken away. You just
Mhm.
get it sanded up.
See, I feel
Jesus
I
fucking
feel like if we need a
Christ, man. Oh my
slogan,
God.
I feel like if we need a slogan, it
Oh,
needs
I
to be
thought-
something vague.
I thought you were a woman.